Well, good morning everybody. Under Wright, Texas Girls Farm. And y'all's probably wondering why I've got y'all focused on that tree. Well, I've been following the hawk around their property this morning. We'll see if he flies off, but I'm down here. There's Junior, as you can see, by the culvert. But he's up there in the top of that pine right now. When I started walking out here, he started moving further. He went from that tree up there to out there to that pine tree. But he started over there in that tree and then flew over here in this tree. And I tried to zoom in and get him, but me focusing, trying to keep him focused and him flying didn't work too well. But I figured I'd walk down here and check on the pond, which is holding water. I'm really pleased. So we're supposed to get a lot of rain, so once it rains we'll see how much water it holds. And here's all the weeds I pulled up the other day, trying to clear out some of this. Just pulling a little bit because it's kind of weird. Right here it's a culvert and then it drops, so I'm wondering when it's going to wash this out. Yeah, we got trees up in here, but right now it's okay. Yeah, the deer were out here this morning. Actually saw a little, I guess a 2-pointer. A buck was with them. There was 2 does, and I think the 2 younger ones, and then a buck. And they came from over here and walked and walked and walked, and then over here, and then the buck walked over to one of the young ones, and it took off. But they have a trail right back there at the back of the pond through those hollies, and went down and came down into the pond to get a drink of water. But yeah, I've done some raking already early this morning. Them dogs. Junior's over there on the other side. There it goes. It's coming back this way. There it is. I'm hoping y'all are seeing it. I can't zoom in. Hopefully it'll fly back around. And it's back over there in the tree. I think it's looking for either squirrels or something else, because, oh, I see the chickens. But I think the chickens are too big for it. And there's a rooster over there too. At least they're not in my garden yet. But I raked up some leaves and went and put them around the trees. So I figured I'd bring y'all along. We'll watch him a little bit longer. He's over there in that tree. But I'm going to walk back up to the house and try to watch him. Oh, I didn't tell y'all yesterday. You know, we're always having an adventure. Well, I'm sitting on the back porch after I did all my chores and stuff. Got my coffee that I fixed myself in the morning time. Reading my little daily devotionals, my 2 books that I have. I guess the chickens are aware that there is danger imminent. And I've already put 2 of them girls in, how many times? 3 times already this morning. So I'm sitting there and Junior spots something over there by the tub where I have the little mulberries and those sage bushes. And he's barking. And then I look and I look down. I said, oh, I see what you're looking at. And he gets a little closer, sniffing around. And he's like, ooh, I don't want no part of that. So, it was a rat snake. It was up underneath coming up underneath the tub. It was probably looking for mice over in the wood. So, I got the rake. Well, it went up behind my black planter. And it just kind of planted itself. By that time, Maggie done got up, come over there, and I'm trying to keep her back off of it. So I got the water hose and squirted him because he was wedged up in there, until I held Maggie back so he could come on out. Well, he went around the back of the building. Well, by the time he went around the back of the building, Maggie said, "Oh, no, you don't." Maggie done got him, flung him backwards almost on me. And I was like, okay. I picked him up with a rake and took him down there and put him by the stump. And then she wouldn't leave that area alone over there. So he hadn't came back. Hopefully he won't come back. I don't think he cared too much for getting pressurized water bath. But look at all the hickory nuts. Now, y'all know I picked up a bucket. And yes, I have eaten some, and they do taste like pecans. But the the daggum shell on them are so daggum hard to crack that you have to work to death. I mean, you know, a lot different than pecans. I can't tell if he's still up there or not. There's something flying way up there, but I don't think it's him. We'll go up here and I don't know how the deer and stuff and the squirrels eat them. That's one thing I haven't seen this morning, squirrels. And usually they're out here everywhere. Maybe they know that danger's lurking too. Here comes Blessing. But I've been looking online, trying to find the replacement parts for the 2 panels for the floor that goes in that thing. But I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I think I am going to, when I get ready to put it together, get 2 panels, lay them side by side, button them up, and go ahead and put them together and reinforce them with some of those 1x4, they look like 1x3s, pecan boards strapping. And just strap them together. And then I may do that today. Strap them all together and set them over there. And then again, I may not. Depends on when this storm is going to come through. We're supposed to, they reduced the risk of tornadoes, but they said they may come later in the day, possibly stay down around the Abilene area, and then they reduced the risk tomorrow of severe weather, but still haven't ruled it out. Look at all these hickory nuts everywhere. Now this tree has smaller ones. You saw how much bigger those were down there. But look, they're just everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, I got to invest in a nutcracker because they are some good nuts. Alright, I'm going to go up here and set and just keep an eye out for him and see if he goes flying around. I've got some steels that I'll edit and put in here too, so if I get him flying, that's what I'll do. I don't know if y'all can see that little blue bird. I'm trying to hold it steady. I was sitting down, there were 2 of them right there. One of them right there on the right, in the middle of that trunk on a branch. Up there it flew. And there's the other one. But they were so pretty. They were flying around each other. I think that's both them. I can't really tell. Doesn't look blue. It doesn't look blue now. I guess today's just the bird watching day. But I hadn't seen the hawk. I'll keep an eye out and pick y'all back up if I see it. Well, dogs came with me. I hadn't seen the hawk no more, so I guess we're just going to call it a day for that. But I did move the panels, and I realized I need to buy some. There's some other clips in here, right down here. See those clips? Yep, I need to order some of them. I think there's 4 on each door. Figure out how they. Here, I ordered some of the other screws, but I went down in the garden and I got that tarp to put down. So when it rains, and I think what I'm going to do is get gravel once I get everything built. Put gravel on there, and I'll probably use these in some way or form, probably laid flat, and be able to screw the ends in since I don't have the flooring. We'll figure it out. Maybe slide 2 boards side by side and then put this in the middle and screw them in. We shall see. But anyway, I'm going to put the 2 panels together and hopefully have some help over here and do that. And if I put 2 2x4s together, slide it down in the middle, it looks like it has 1/2 inch on each side that it can set. We shall see. And then I'll have to put another one here, and I'll probably just use some of those. It looks like these were treated, and there's a few more, 3 or 4 more in there that I can use. So anyway, Maggie's found something over there. I don't know if that snake done went and got under the wood pile or what, but I ain't checking on it. So she can check on it. But if I see the hawk anymore before I finish editing, I will come back and show y'all and put clips in. Just put clips in the end, and you can see on all my little plants. The ones in front were doing so good being put inside of these things that I just cut out the bottom and put all these, which the reason I really did it was so when it rains real hard, it helps protect the plants from all the water. I'm hoping. Keeping our fingers crossed. Anyway, now Maggie's over at the other tarp. I know there's mice that get underneath that one looking. So yeah, that snake was right back behind there. And looks like some of my impatiens, I guess that's what they were, let's see, or violets, something, I don't know. But it looks like some of them, there's one. I don't know if any more of them's come up. I don't see any of my lavender, but it hadn't been 14 days yet, so keep your fingers crossed that some of these, I mean, they're old seeds, but they're not that old, so I'm hoping they germinate. Anyway, if y'all like the content, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, come on over to the channel and subscribe. We'd love to have you. Blessing is down there. Maybe, oh my gosh, she's right by the onion. Maybe the chickens will stay where they're at. Or I'll have to go chase them. Oh my God, another day of getting exercise. But, yeah, come on over and subscribe. Daggum chickens, they came out. They were in the dog pen, I guess, when the hawk was over. I guess they feel it's safe. So, I don't know. I don't see the rooster out there with them. And hit the notification bell. Junior's like, let's go in. No, we're not going in. We got stuff to do right here. Hit the notification bell, so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. Storms are coming. Y'all stay safe. Prepare as much as you can. Hopefully, Blessing stays on my onions, and them chickens don't get in the onions either. And we'll catch y'all. Blessing, no! Don't be moving that stuff. You can lay down in it, but don't you move it. There she goes. Alright, we'll catch y'all on the next one.